If you're watching this right now, it's the beginning of our stream, so make sure that you leave your comment and your reaction. Yes, we are back to regular broadcasting. So we're just going to wait for the notifications to pop in. Oh, there's one. There we go. All right. So, hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this edition of MFers Live. Yes, it is July 10th, 2018, and it is Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Nick. How you doing, brother? It's great to see you. Sorry about that the weekend, guys. Guys, did you guys miss me? Did you? I know that's on my birthday. I got snagged by some friends. And, you know, they know how I felt about my MFers. I wanted to be able to at least get to you guys. Yes, it was like, I think, under 2 minutes long. I still got to go live for you guys to say hi, to reach out to you. So you guys know that, you know, I'm still here. Hey, Lydia. How you doing, Timmy? How are you, everybody? Yes, it's great to see everybody. Yes, even Tamara and Yvette. Hello, everybody. Yes. Hopefully you guys tuned in last night. We did a little special show. I kind of popped in. If you guys go check it out, you'll see my head pop in quickly, and you actually see Mr. Chef at the end of the show. He goes to walk by. He forgot we were still live, but it was MFers Live last night with none other than Nacho the Cat. Yes, he's become a little bit of a celebrity. Look! You guys see? Look, he's got the gold chains going on now. So yes, Nacho's our little celebrity. So I'm like, you know what? We're not going to miss a day. MFers Live is still going to go, and hopefully, like I said, I got to read some of your comments. So yes, I hope you guys are okay with that. But yes, it's good to see everybody. I'm glad I am back. It is Tuesday. All right, we're going to start off like we always do with shout out. Oh wait, can't forget. Okay, I got to introduce everybody. Look at that, off for a few days almost. You know, not doing much. Look at that. All right, so we are in studio with none other than my co-host Nacho the Cat. And yes, we are filmed live in front of a live studio audience with none other than Maester Chef and Gordo. Oh, yeah. See, we got a whoop whoop. I don't know if we can hear anything from Maester Chef. Where are you?
What do you want?
What do you want? That's not being positive. Come on, Maester Chef.
It is. He was wondering what you wanted.
I was wondering what I was wanting. Okay. All right. Maester Chef. Violence solves nothing.
It does if it's positive violence.
How do you get positive violence?
I get positive to beat you up.
Yeah, but how's that positive? That's just a negative.
Well, think it. I'm positive.
You're gonna kick my butt, just like a brother would kick his brother's butt positively.
Yep.
All right,
brotherly
I got that. Of course, a brotherly love. Yeah. Hello, Kim. Thanks for tuning in. Yes. So we're gonna get some shout-outs here. Huh? I never stop caring. All right, guys. You guys ready for this? We're gonna do some shout-outs here. You guys, let's do this. All right, look, let's check this out. And I know he was in here. I don't know if he still is. Nick Boss. Yes, like South Boss. All right. Who else we got? We have Brenda White. Hello, Jazzy. Thanks for tuning in. Look, we got Lydia Kettles. There you go. I know she was in here. She said hi. So hopefully everybody's summer's going great. Come on, it's the summertime. Let's see. We got Berta Lockman. All right, what else we got here? We got Rich Nelson. Let's see here. What else? Oh, and you know what? We got a special one here. Okay, how's this? Okay, this will be the last one because we got some facts we got to read out, and we're gonna probably use it the whole night. All right, guys, ready? All right, so we have Timmy Plain. There you go. All right, so there you go, Timmy. Timmy just got one too. Yeah, there you go, Timmy. You're gonna get a second photo with Nacho. All right, so it is our fact day, but we got to read our good news in history. I know that you see. I haven't done good news in history since Friday. So instead of going back all the way, we're going to start off with our good news in history for today, okay? Because this is what we're on. We're on this day today. We're on July 10th. So let's do our good news in history for July 10th. You guys ready? All right. So 45 years ago today, the Bahamas became a fully independent nation after 344 years of colonial British rule. The archipelago consists of more than 700 islands, cays, and was it? Archipelago? All right, so the archipelago. All right, thank you, Maester Chef. Hello, Sharon. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so the archipelago consists of more than 700 islands, cays, and inlets in the Atlantic Ocean and is located north of Cuba and southwest of Florida. So with Nassau, its capital, and a distinctive black, gold, and aquamarine flag. The country still remains an alliance to the British Queen as its heads of state and its third richest country in the Americas. Whoa, following the United States and Canada. Wow, right on. With an economic based on tourism and finance. So long before British House of Lords voted to bestow independence to the Bahamas, slavery there had been abolished. After the ban in 1834, the Bahamas became a haven for freed American slaves. The Royal Navy resettled Africans there who were liberated from illegal slave ships and other ships that reached the islands due to weather. Wow. All right. So underwater features are actually more striking than surface feature in this NASA satellite photo. Several famous banks in the Bahamas, which are shallow coral reefs that reflect light through the ocean, show up as a bright blue. Oh, you've been there? Really? That's awesome. That is awesome. Never been there yet. I haven't. Hopefully it's as beautiful as I'm able to describe it here. I've actually had a few friends that got to the Bahamas. All right, so where was I? So the ocean becomes suddenly deep on the western edge of the Grand Bahama Bank, and beyond the Little Bahama Bank, where it becomes an icky black. Coral reefs are also visible around the Florida Keys and in the Gulf of Batamor of Cuba. Oh, right on. Near land, sediment may also be clearing the water as well. So like coral reefs, sediment reflects light through the water, giving it the actual bright color. Hello, Mary Jane. Hello. I saw your comments last night, WTF. Yes, it was a little thing that I was trying to, because like I said, that's the programming I'm trying to work with. I still can't get volume with it. So I figured, you guys probably got tired of my mug. Come on. I've been on it every single day. And technically, I haven't missed a day still, right? Yes, happy Tuesday. But yes, last night was a chance for everybody to tune in. I didn't give anybody a heads up or anything. Tune in and leave a comment for Nacho. Like I said, he's a little studio star these days. Yes. I don't know if how well you guys can see that, but look. He's got the three gold chains. Look at that. He's just blinging it out. He is. He's totally loving it. Totally. All right. So what else we got in history today? All right. So today is Tesla Day. Yes. In celebration of the Siberian-born inventor, physicist, engineer, and futurist Nikola Tesla, who was born on this day and whose theories and work on the use of electricity, wireless broadcast, and alternating current is actually today renowned. Yes. He was alive from 1850 to 1943, and we're just starting to get some of his inventions. A lot of them were like lost. But man was amazing, and I wish he was able to actually do more in the time that he was. But we get to take what he's had and try to work with that. And guys, a brilliant mind, totally. Hello, Becky. How are you? Yes. Let's see here. What else we got? All right. So our mystic talks aimed at ending the Korean conflict began at Kaesong back in 1951. All right, what's this from Timmy? All right, Wyerton Rotary Village Fair is coming up Friday night, August 4th to August 6th, a civic holiday weekend. Oh, nice. All right, so Coca-Cola bowed to consumer pressure against New Coke and canceled it all the way back in 1985. Yes, they had a product come out. It was called New Coke, and they dropped it. Hey, Freck, how you doing, brother? It's always great to see you guys. Always. All right, so the first elected president of Russia, Boris Yeltsin, began his 5-year term back in 1991. No. Okay, my mic works. Okay, this is the problem I've been having with the software that we used yesterday with Nacho. Okay, the software we use with Nacho is the software I'm trying to use. But that software will not read any of my microphones. It will not read my normal microphone. It will not read my laptop microphone. And it will not read any of my webcam microphones. But I'm streaming back to the normal laptop right now. Like I said, I'm trying to get all the kinks out. But I just thought I'd do something special for everybody yesterday. Come on, like I said, you guys probably sick to see my face. And if you really want to see my face, I kind of popped in there quickly, showed my face off yesterday. Anytime, there. Anytime. Just give me a shout. My number's on my website. Come on. Not a problem. Just give me a shout. We'll definitely hook up. Ooh, SmackDown is on. Ooh, right on. See, we got wrestling fans there. We totally do. All right, what else we got here? All right. So the South African cricket team was readmitted into the International Cricket Council following the end of apartheid. Wow, back in 1991. All right, what else we got here? So Nobel laureate Aung San Suu Kyi was freed after nearly 6 years of house arrest in Yangon, Myanmar. Wow, that was in 95. All right, what else we got here? All right, and on this day back in 1875, Mary McLeod Bethel was born to former slaves in South Carolina. She realized as a child the importance of learning to read and set her sights on becoming a teacher for her family and other black children. So in her 20s, she rented out a small house, constructed benches and desks from discarded crates, made ink from elderberries, and opened a rigorous training school for girls in Daytona. Wow. All the way in Florida. That's pretty cool. And for the nacho vibe. Oh, and thanks for the nacho vibes. Of course. Like I said, it's all by random. It's whatever the last name in my hand is. He sends positive vibes out there. What else we got? I don't know. I'll check that out later. Okay, where's it? Oh, yeah. In Florida. Okay, so Bethune also courted wealthy white benefactors like John D. Rockefeller to grow her school. So in 1931, it became the Bethlehem Cookman College. Later, Bethlehem became a close advisor to President Franklin Roosevelt, and the only black woman present at the founding of the UN. That's a pretty cool honor to have, right? So numerous were her awards, accolades, and accommodations that she has been called one of America's greatest women, with one of the most dramatic careers ever enacted at any time upon the stage of human activity. Bethlehem wrote later about opening her schoolroom with just $1.50. I considered cash money as the smallest part of my resources. I had faith in a loving God, faith in myself, and a desire to serve. She died in 1955. Wow. Her 1904 curriculum of the Library and Industrial Training School for Negro Girls. Bethlehem had the girls rise at 5:30 a.m. for the Bible study. The classes in home economics and industrial skills such as dressmaking, millinery, cooking, and other crafts emphasized a life of self-sufficiency for them as women. So students' days ended at 9 p.m. So soon Bethlehem added science and business courses, then high school level courses of math, English, and foreign language. Wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, look, there he is. Woof, woof. How you doing, brother? How you doing, buddy? It's always good to see you. Oh, look, we even got Donnie in here. Hey, bro, what's up? All right, so we're going to share this off. Okay, so we're going to click. No. All right, so we're going to try this again. Since it decided it's going to try to send it off as a message. All right, so there we go. Pop open, and I can, oops, let's see if I can share this off. All right, so it's on the page. MFers Live. Next, publish now. Boom. All right, so our good news in history is on the MFers Live Facebook page, ladies and gentlemen. Right on. All right, so then we got to tweet this off as well. If it's going to. Oh, I got to change this to this one. All right, there we go. All right, and it is also off on our Twitter page, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we're going to have to close this off, or we're going to have to open up the emails. Let's see if we can get our facts on. All right, so we're going to start with this one first because this is the last fact that we had last Thursday. All right, so it was a toss-up of what we're going to do facts on. The last fact, was it going to be Star Wars or Star Trek? And the MFers piped in and it was Star Wars. And we did the facts on Thursday, so we have the Star Trek facts to start with today. I'll send you some positive, get out of your pain vibes, Dylan. See, always. Get my face cut. Why you gotta get your face cut open on Thursday? Why? No, we definitely got to talk, buddy. We definitely, all right? Because I got to definitely get you some positive vibes out there. All right. So you guys ready? We're going to do some facts on Star Trek. Is it Star Trek? Yeah. All right. You guys ready about this? All right. So Martin Luther King Jr. Okay, Martin Luther King Jr. And you're probably sitting there going, why is he saying Martin Luther King Jr. about Star Trek? All right, so Martin Luther King Jr. talked Michelle Nicholas, which is Lieutenant Uhura, out of leaving Star Trek, the original series. The popular line, "Beam me up, Scotty," was never said exactly in this way in the Star Trek series or even in the film. All right, so an alternate juror for the 1996 Whitewater trial wore a Star Trek The Next Generation uniform with a phaser and tricorder during trial. She was later dismissed for talking to a journalist. Yeah. All right, so Star Trek The Next Generation character Geordi LaForge was named after George LaForge, a devoted fan of the original Star Trek series. George LaForge had muscular dystrophy and died in 1951. That is awesome. That is, your teeth. Oh, definitely get those looked at, buddy. Oh, I totally understand what you're going through. Trust me, Gordo is going through teeth problems. Oh, yeah, you're not alone on that boat, bud. Let's see what else we got here. So that's actually pretty cool to actually have his name lived on. All right, that's pretty cool. So Lucille Ball from I Love Lucy, and head of Star Trek's parent company, Desilu Productions, single-handedly kept Star Trek, the original series, from cancellation during its very first season. The series was finally canceled in its third season after 79 episodes. It then gained immense popularity in syndication. Oh. So interesting fact about Star Trek. There would be no Star Trek today without the influence of Lucille Ball. The original Star Trek series was originally marketed as Wagon Train. Wagon Train to the Stars. After the popular 1957 Western Wagon Train. So, Star Trek, the original series, aired from September 8th, 1966 to September 2nd, 1969. So only 3 years of it. Only 3 years. Where is it? Oh, yeah. The show was a way for its creator, Eugene Wesley Gene Roddenberry, to comment on contemporary issues through the guise of science fiction. So scientists from the Jet Propulsion Laboratory wore Spock ears while monitoring the Mariner 5 on its October 1967 flyby of Venus. So these are all things you guys don't usually hear about, right? All right, so Star Trek The Next Generation actually had the highest ratings of any Star Trek series. Yes, I've watched a lot of their series. I haven't watched every last single episode, but I have watched every last single episode of Star Trek The Next Generation and the original Star Trek. This is kind of what I grew up with, science fiction. All right, so what else here? No, I almost missed that one. Okay. Oops. So it's not working. All right. So the popular 2009 Star Trek reboot movie is the 11th film in the Star Trek franchise. Yeah. The film has earned high critical praise and has grossed more revenue than all previous Star Trek films. Wow. The Star Trek franchise includes 6 series. Okay, you have the original series, you have the animated series, The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and Enterprise. Totaling between all of them 726 episodes of Star Trek. It's pretty cool. Gene Roddenberry initially cast girlfriend and later wife Majel Barrett as Captain Pike's number 1, his first officer, in the series' first pilot. NBC executives, however, demanded the character be cut because they said audience members could not relate to such a powerful woman character back in those days. Hi, Vicky. Hi. Where's it here? Okay. So initially, NBC asked Gene Roddenberry to get rid of the guy with the pointy ears, partly because they were worried about his satanic appearance. Luckily, Roddenberry refused to cut Spock, and Spock is like one of the most recognized. He's pretty cool. He is. Come on. So most male Vulcan names actually begin with S, and most female Vulcan names begin with the letter T, followed by an apostrophe. That is pretty cool. So the BBC banned a Next Generation first season episode titled Conspiracy because of the graphic phaser death of Starfleet Inspector Dexter Rennick, who was a host to a disgusting mother creature. The BBC also did not air a 1990 Next Generation episode titled High Ground due to Data's passing. Remarked that Ireland would be reunified as a result of successful terrorist activities in 2024. BBC Two finally aired the episode in 2007. Wow. So they didn't air it in 1990 to air it 17 years later. Wow. Oh, yeah, you're right. They got Discovery now. Yeah, I forgot. So there's 7 here. But those numbers, the facts that we got up, like the 707, those are amongst those 6. So that doesn't include Discovery. But yes, you are right. There's another Star Trek out there, and that's Discovery. All right, so what else we here? 17 years, wow. All right, so during the first season of The Next Generation, Patrick Stewart had a sign over his door that read, "Beware of unknown Shakespearean actor." DeForest Kelley, who lived from 1920 to 1999, was the first of the 3 original members to actually appear on The Next Generation. He was also the first original cast member of the original series to pass away. That was pretty cool. Sure, not a problem. I know I won't be able to stay up late. I have to work in the morning. But yeah, definitely anytime. All right, what else here? So the Borg were initially conceptualized as being insects, but took on their ultimate form due to budget restraints. The hive Motaf, however, remained. The big square box. So in the Star Trek universe, Zefram Cochrane developed faster than light warp drive around 2061, and conducted his test flight to Steppenwolf's Magic Carpet Ride. That is pretty cool. On impulse drive, it would actually take 400,000 years for the Enterprise to cross the galaxy. All right, so warp engines work by allowing particles of matter and antimatter to commingle in a reaction chamber, regulated by a dilithium crystal. When the particles interact, they destroy each other, giving off enough energy to allow the ship to warp into space. The Enterprise usually can operate safely from warp drive 1 to 9.2. Traveling at warp 10, as seen in Star Trek Voyager, mutates humans into big salamander creatures. However, in the final episode of the preceding series, The Next Generation, All Good Things, Federation starships traveled at warp 13. Wow. So, hello, Leah. Hi. All right. So, in the original series, uniform colors indicated the wearer's role in the Enterprise. Gold uniforms indicated the wearer was on the command track. Blue meant the scientists, including services. Blue meant the scientists, including medicine. Red indicated support services such as communications, engineering, or security. That is pretty cool. The star dates Kirk mentions in his captain's log each week in the original series are not based on our current Gregorian calendar dates. The original series star dates were largely a birdie and were created just to let the audience know the show took place in the future. Later Star Treks attempted to be more consistent with star dates. The episode titled Spock's Brain ranks as one of the worst of the original series episodes due to the cliches and an implausible plot. Yes. So the phrase Spock's Brain has become a cultural term that refers to an unintentionally humorous television episode. And that's kind of funny. So the Enterprise in the original series is 953.7 feet long, which is more than the length of 3 football fields. The Enterprise D in the Next Generation is more than twice that length, twice the length of Kirk's ship, peaking in at 2,103 feet. That's big as the Paramount Studio lot in Hollywood. Wow, that's a lot. He's not. No, he's not. He just leans back. He does. He's actually leaning back. He's not lots. He's just leaning back. Let's chilling. All right. So where's this one? The only official intoxicant served in the Next Generation's 10 forward is the Synthanol, an artificial booze that loses its inebriating effects the moment a crew member leaves the bar. Now that's pretty cool. That is. So you're sitting at the bar, you're getting drunk, you're getting hammered.
Unless they're drinking Romulan ale.
And then you walk outside the bar, and you're like, "Hey, I'm sober. Cool. Let's go get this stuff." Oh, that's not bad, I guess. Because people love drinking. That's what you go to drink for, right? Get inebriated.
Unless you drink Romulan ale.
Unless you drink Romulan ale,
yeah.
And then you're just smashed, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's totally smashed. Don't drink Romulan ale. So redshirting became a Star Trek slang word for an extra who was killed to demonstrate the danger the main characters were in. The extra almost always wore a red uniform. In tribute to the original series, redshirting, the red-shirted chief engineer, Olsen in Star Trek 2009, meets his death during an orbital skydive onto a drilling platform while Kirk and Sulu survive. That's pretty cool, eh? Wow. Did you just take me that long? Okay. So, we're going to get one set up here. All right. So, we're going to read this one. We're going to get this one set up. And we're going to grab some more things. All right. So, we're going to open this up. Okay. So, we're going to grab some more shoutouts. We're going to do some more quick shoutouts here. So, just text me and let me know when you're home. Okay. I will. Yeah, I can remember. Yeah. All right. You guys ready? Okay. You guys ready? All right. Timmy was already here. You were so lucky. All right. You guys ready? All right, so we have Christine Kirkwood. Yes. What else we got? We got Calhel McGill. There you go. Right on. Oh, look. Here you go. Check this out. Leah Dubrick. There you go, Dare. Oh, Scott here. Oh, we got the curl. The curling. Why are they curling? They didn't curl when I cut them. All right, so we got Caitlin McCandles. Susan Tremblay. What else we got? Oh, hey, Chef. Vicky says hi. Lydia Kettles. Maester Chef.
I was drinking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Vicky says hi.
Hi.
He says hi. I don't know if you were able to do it. They're playing zombies in the background. Yeah. All right, look, we got another one for Leah. I don't know why they're curling up like that. All right, so then we got our good friend Ms. Robinson all the way down from Australia. Yeah. All right, so we have Lydia Rose Kettles again. Right on. Hello, Christopher. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much, very much, for all the birthday wishes on my birthday. I couldn't thank you guys enough. It meant so much to me. Thank you very much. It does. So you guys don't understand that how much it means. It means so much. Hello, Sue Lee. How are you? All right, we got Rich Nelson. Who else got it? And then we got Becky Dubrek. Look at that, Becky Dubrek. Oh, yes. I guess we got a couple families connected to the MF. See, our families are like the MF families enlarging with little families. It's pretty awesome. It is, and even if you're sitting there going, "Well, my family's not connected," I feel like, no, you're part of the MF family. You are. You totally are. You become part of the MF family. People are merging their families with us, and we're becoming one entire family. Come on, if you really think about it, we kind of are. There's one of my little MFers. Hi, Keegan. How you doing, buddy? And look, Christopher Brockel. You're going to get a special one with the show. You know, I think I just saw him in here, too. There you go, buddy. There you go. Mary Jane wants to know, is Chef even alive?
Yeah.
Speak up.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys heard him. Hopefully. Yes, hello, Cal. Thank you. But like I said, it's pretty cool. That it's not just like we have over 500 followers, and it's not like 500 different followers. You know what I mean? Like we will have a group of followers, like a family. Like come on, we have the Pratt's, we got the McGills, we got the Dubricks. We're slowly getting there. We're expanding. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. I got a couple cool ideas that are going to be coming your way. We're going to be working hand in hand with MFers Live. It's going to be working hand in hand with the MFers Media. We're going to actually be going live on a couple of events that they're going to be putting together. And of course, I'm going to be part of it too. And we do have a couple others. We do have, I believe, Mr. Chef's involved in a couple of it too. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that, all right? Oh, Mary Jane says, good. Was worried I felt disowned.
Well, I've just been sick and I got hit by a car and paid, but
Yes. I don't know if you could hear that. But yes, Mr. Chef has been sick, and yes, he was hurt. He was hit, what, the week before?
yeah.
But he's still alive. You can always give him a shout. So Becky is Tech Boy's what? Oh, but see. Come on. I've had Tech Boy join MFers Live. I've had Tech Guy join MFers Live. Leah's part of MFers Live. So there's 3 new bricks right there. And then you got the daughter-in-law. Oh, there's a 4th new brick. See, it's great. But like I said, it's okay. Say hi. All right. She says it's okay. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, hopefully you guys heard that. All right, so we're going to go back to reading some more facts. All right. The next fact is your teeth might hurt after this, all right? We're doing facts on donuts. Yes. You have yourself a great night too, Vicky. Right on, okay? And I will definitely text you as soon as I get in tomorrow, okay? All right. So the origin of the name donut is actually unclear. Some researchers suggest that the name refers to the nuts that were placed inside the ball of dough to compensate for the uncooked center. Other researchers claim it that it refers to donuts, like Knots, which was the shape for early donuts. All right, you have yourself a great night, Mary Jane. Thanks for tuning in, dear, always. So a cruller, okay. So I don't know. It's really hard to tell. Donuts. No. So the origin of the name is actually still unclear. Right, now I'm curious because I was a baker for like 14 years, right? So now I'm really curious. So a cruller, that's one of my favorite ones to make too. A cruller is a fried pastry that traditionally looked like a small braided torpedo. Yeah. It was considered a staple of the New England diet since the Pilgrims. Aunt Em in The Wizard of Oz offers crullers to Hunk, Hickory, and Zeke after scolding them for being useless farmhands. Hi, Berna. How are you? So Adolf Levitz, a Russian-born immigrant, invented the first automated donut machine back in 1920. He called it the wonderful, almost human automatic donut machine. That's a name. I want one. I think everybody does. The origin of the donut is unknown, though different nationalities have had their own version of the treat throughout history. A type of donut is even mentioned in the Bible, specifically chapter 7 and verse 12 of the Leviticus. Says that Okay, so chapter 7 and verse 12 of the Leviticus says that a thanksgiving to God should be made of cakes mingled with oil of fine flour and fried. Yeah, that'd be donut. So over 10 billion donuts are actually made in the U.S. each year. On September 12th, 2010, Seamus Patrick of Australia set the record for the most powdered donuts eaten in 3 minutes when he ate 6 of the treats, powdered donuts, 6 within 3 minutes. I think I could beat that. Come on. I'm going to have to check that and see if that record's been beaten yet. I might have to. I'm glad you're doing a bit better. That's always great. I'm always glad to hear when people are feeling better. Always. So 10 people in the United States have the last name Donut or Donuts. Okay, so Dough spelled Doughnuut or Donut as in Donut. 95 people have the name Long John. The name of, a long donut. Right? The Long John donut. 12 people have the name Bear Claw. 498 people have the name Sprinkles. 470 people in the U.S. have the name Fritter. And 1,634 have the name of Sugar. Hey, Jess, how you doing? It's great to see you. So, some unique donut flavors or names include wasabi cheese, champagne, poi, a common Hawaiian starch paste from the taro root. Okay. South spice, which is made of southern spice, green chilies, and thyme. Rosemary olive oil, bubblegum, chicken and waffle, and psycho pushi? What? Wow. So one of the Cosmopolitan magazine's most infamous sex tips was donut on no, I'm not even gonna read that. No, donut on something. Okay, which suggested that a woman place a donut on a guy's. Yeah. No, I cannot read that one. That's just not right. No. So no, we are skipping that one. Okay.
But it's a fact.
No, I don't care if it's fact.
That's how you got drawn involved.
You guys are funny. All right, so the first recorded use of the word donut is actually found in the 1900 story Peck's Bad Boy and His Pa by George W. Peck. A character is quoted as saying, Pa said he guessed he hadn't got much appetite and he would just drink a cup of coffee and eat a donut. So donut is the more traditional, so Doughnut is actually the more traditional spelling. Although it is actually shortened form to Donut, which is the way, it is acceptable. That's the way we usually see it, like Tim Hortons Donuts or Good Donut Shop. It's usually the way it's spelled. So most historians believe that the Dutch were the first to introduce the modern donut to North America in the form of oliekies or oil cakes as early as the mid-19th century. These early donuts were balls of cake fried in pork fat. Wow. Because the center of the cake did not cook as fast as the outside, the gooey center was replaced with fruit or nuts. Oh, wow. So Hanson Gregory, an American ship captain, is the man credited with inventing the classic hole in the middle shape. Yes, what your sprinkles look like now, right? Of the modern donut in 1847 by simply punching out the middle. Other versions of the story describe Gregory piercing the middle of the donut on the ship's steering wheel so that he could actually use both hands to steer. Yet another version claims that he received the idea of punching out the middle from angels. Everybody has ideas, right? So a glazed donut has about 240 calories, of which 120 are from fat. A Krispy Kreme raspberry jam filled donut has about 300 calories. Yeah, and a Krispy Kreme chocolate iced donut has about 350. So watch your donuts, all right? If a person added a donut a day to their regular diet, they would probably gain about 1 extra pound every 10 days.
I'm down.
Same here.
You guys by yourself because I try to stay away from donuts. I'm already too big. Already too big. All right, see what else we have here. All right, so we have money. All right, let's check it out. Open them up. Open them up. Hello, Charlene. How are you? It's great to see you, dear. And Nacho loved your comment yesterday. He totally did. He was all excited. Like I said, look at him. Look. Did you guys see? Look. He's got like the 3 chains. He's almost like Mr. T right now. Look, one. He's got 1 chain, 2 chains. He's blinging it out. He's totally blinging it out. He's loving this. Yes. But yes, he definitely loved your comment yesterday. He says, thank you very much. All right. Oh, we're going to open this one up. All right. So what else we got for facts? All right. So you guys ready for this? We got some facts on money. All right. I know everybody's, come on. Money. All right. So cattle. Cattle, which includes sheep, camels, and other livestock, are the first and oldest form of money. Each head of cattle was called a caput, which is Latin for head. So a person with a lot of cattle had lots of caput or capital, a word still used today to actually describe money. It was awesome, definitely. In history, people have used many forms of money, such as soap, cocoa beans, elephant tail, elephant hairs, entire elephants, grain, animal skins, fish hooks, feathers, tea, tobacco, bird claws, and even bear teeth. The Romans actually made their coins in the temple of Juana Moneta, the goddess of marriage and women. So from the name Moneta derives the words mint and money. Oh yeah. So the largest U.S. bill ever in circulation, you guys ready for this? Was a $10,000 bill, which was issued until 1945. And as of May 30th, 2009, only 336 of these large bills have been known to actually survive. Solomon P. Chase is depicted on the bill. $10,000 bill. Back then, you need to be pretty rich to have that. That's pretty cool, though. So, though discontinued, technically, high denomination bills were $500. Yeah, a $500 bill, a $1,000 bill, a $5,000 bill, a $10,000 bill, and a $100,000 bill are actually still legal tender. They were last printed in 1945 and discontinued by July 14, 1969. The present denomination of U.S. currency in production are the $1, the $1 bill, the $2 bill, the $10 bill, the $10 bill, the $20 bill, the $50 bill, and the $100 bill. As we're us Canadians, we have the $5 bill, the $10 bill, the $20 bill, the $50 bill, the $100 bill. That's what we have. We don't have the $1 or $2 anymore since they are now coins. Yes, coins. What else do we have here? So it wasn't until 1963 that the motto on the U.S. currency actually read, "In God We Trust." It wasn't until 1963. The Romans were actually the first to stamp the image of a living person on a coin. After winning in war, Julius Caesar featured his portrait on a coin in 44 BC. That's pretty cool. So the Sumerians in ancient Mesopotamia, so the modern Iraq, were the first people to actually use ingots, the first form of metal money. The value of ingots depended on their weight. That's pretty cool. So a stack of dollar bills 1 mile high would actually be about $14.5 million. Wow. So $1 bills. So that'd be 14.5 million $1 bills stacked to be a mile high. Wow. So worn coins are actually melted down and used to make new ones. Warm bills are shredded. Some shredded bills are actually recycled and made into roof shingles or even fireplace logs. Abraham Lincoln was actually the first American to be pictured on an American coin. That was back in 1909. And you know what? I'll give you guys a quick little story about this. I actually had one of those. I did a very long time ago. And it was stolen on me. And it was actually my Game Boy. The old school Game Boy, okay? The old school Game Boy, okay? It was black and white, okay? I actually used to have my coins in the battery casing of it, in the back of it. Where the batteries go, that's where I have my coins. Somebody stole my Game Boy one day. And I did at one time. It was the very first year that Lincoln actually had his head on a penny. It was pretty cool. Is Justice all right? As far as I know, he is, buddy. He stopped in here quick, said hi, and then left like right after. So yeah, hopefully he's okay. Reach out to me, buddy. We're almost done our show. I'll definitely reach out to you and find out what's going on. All right, I'll see what's going on for sure. Yeah, so the designer, Victor David Brenner, put his initials BDB at the base of the portrait on Lincoln's arm. So during the Middle Ages, knights did not want to carry cash around because of robbers. So instead, knights wore special rings. When a knight stayed at an inn, for example, he would stamp the bill with his ring. The innkeeper later took the stamped bill to the knight's castle to actually be paid. So that's pretty cool. No, he's not here, brother. Like I said, he was here, I'd say about an hour ago, buddy. Like I said, he stopped in maybe like 4 or 5 minutes to say hi, I guess. And then he left. He should be on his way home, buddy. He definitely should be. I'll see if I can get a hold of him after the show for sure. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, so they had a ring, they stamped the thing, and then that's pretty cool. The innkeeper took it up to the knight and got paid. That's pretty cool. The U.S. Secret Service was originally created on July 5th, 1865, during the Civil War to fight counterfeiting, which was actually a huge problem back then. By the end of the war, between 1/3 and 1/2 of all U.S. paper currency in circulation was actually counterfeit. Yeah. Just teasing. Watch Joe Dirt. You're funny. You're funny, buddy. So at the U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing, 37 million notes roll off the press per day. So almost half are $1 bills. Almost 95% of these notes printed each year are used to replace notes already in circulation. Mm-hmm. The bird pictured on the American silver dollar was actually a real eagle named Peter from 1830 to 1836. People who worked at the United States Mint adopted him to use as model for the drawings. When he died after getting his wings injured in the coin press, they stuffed him. He's actually still on display in the lobby of the Mint. That I know. So they used him as an idea to draw with, and that's who that is. And then he got his wing hurt, had to be put down, and they stuffed him. They kept him there. I guess that's being patriotic, I guess, guys. I don't know. Hey, Ashley, how you doing, bud? So yes, in Old English, pie was a type of clay that was used to make jars and dishes that actually held money. The word eventually morphed into piggy bank. Oh, it's called pig. P-Y-G-G. In Old English, pig was a type of clay that was used to make jars and dishes that held money. That's pretty cool. We now call them piggy banks. We can get them all in different shapes. We can actually get them in the shape of a pig. All right, let's see. Yes. All right. So I got time for this last fact here. Is that the last fact? Yes. Yes, it is. All right. Oh, open. Let's go with this. Facts on reasons to read graphic novels. Reasons to read comic books. Oh, yes. All right. So the images give an overview of the story. Okay, so these are some reasons why to go out there and read some comics. Come on. The images give an overview of the story, which encourages the child to read the whole thing. By looking at the images, they can actually get a sense immediately of what is happening. Particularly good for kids who are really turned off by reading normal books. Trust me, kids love comics. They're actually fast-paced. So for high-energy, boisterous kids, like some of the kids that I know, slowing down can sometimes be a problem. But graphic novels move quickly, so the plots are exciting, and there's often a good dose of action along the way. This makes it exciting to read. Again, circumnavigating the I hate reading problem. The images actually reinforce, not replace the language. So at first it may seem that this is just a glorified picture book, but with a really good graphic novel, full understanding is only really reached when the words and illustrations work together. A kid may begin by skimming, but they'll soon be turning back to reread when to gain a better understanding of what is actually happening. The language is actually high quality, so a really good graphic novel has to pair great illustrations with clear dialogue. The language and the images work together to actually create the story. With so little space for words, they are chosen with a great deal of care for maximum impact and can seriously add to your child's vocabulary. They also deal with complex themes that will challenge them beyond their reading levels. That's pretty cool. They can be read over and over and over. Yeah. Graphic novels are often a quick read, but I can't tell you how many times I've seen a whole bunch of my friends and little MFers returning to the same book. I've even done it myself. I've reread comics numerous times just because I love the story. Get right into it. They seem to read in different ways each time, and I'm amazed how much they pick up. In such a short space of time too, right? So like anyone returning to an old favorite, they read more slowly and absorb both the language and the picture. So they're able to absorb the plot and the characters in much more depth. Letting them read something that is familiar and fun alongside work that is supportive and challenging will actually reaffirm that they're a good reader, and that books are fun. Yeah. Come on, I think you should come to books. Ladies and gentlemen, I have. All right, is that all our facts? That's all our facts. All right. So I'm gonna read a positive story. How's that, ladies and gentlemen? You guys want to read that? Let's see. That's fun. A positive story. All right. All right. Ooh, that's the most recent one. Let's see what this is. If it wants to open it. Nope, I can't read that one yet. Of course not. All right. So let's see what here. Let's see what positive story we have. We got a whole bunch I got to catch up on tomorrow. So actually, you know what? Let's see if we can go back. See how far back we can go here. All right. So that's a day ago. So that'd be Monday. Oh, okay, what day is this? Oh, that's July 2nd. All right, so July 2nd. I go too far. July 9th. Where is all of it? All right, so I'm missing a whole bunch here. All right. I've read that one. So why are they not popping up here? All right. Okay. This is actually a good one. This would be our medical. All right, so we've got some positive medical news here, okay? This is actually dated from today. All right, you guys ready? Okay, so HIV vaccine inspires hope after promising results in human trials. Yeah. So a new HIV vaccine is inspiring cautious hope in scientists after it passed human trials with promising results. Hi, Timmy. Welcome back, buddy. Just gonna make out my coffee money. I'm saving like Scrooge. All right, so make sure you go get coffee. Enjoy, buddy. All right, so the randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled study showed that the vaccine evoked an anti-HIV immune system response in all 393 of the patients who received the treatment. Wow. The research team developed the treatment as a mosaic vaccine, meaning that it was created using immunity properties against multiple strains of HIV in order to maximize protection. So the mosaic vaccine was then delivered to healthy patients between the ages of 18 and 50 who did not already have the disease. The participants were given a series of 4 vaccines across 48 weeks at the HIV clinics in the U.S., Rwanda, Uganda, South Africa, and Thailand. In addition to showing successful immune responses in the human patients, the vaccine was also shown to fend off a similarly dangerous immunodeficiency virus in 67% of monkeys who received the treatment. Yeah. So these results represent an important milestone, said Dan Boru, professor of medicine at Harvard Medical School and lead author of the study, according to the BBC. So now that the vaccine has been proven successful in the trials, the results of which were published in The Lancet, the next phase of testing will deliver the vaccine to 2,600 African women who are at risk of contracting the disease. While there have been HIV vaccines that have been approved for human trials in the past, only one was shown to provide protection against the disease, and its rate of protection was considered too low to be implemented more widely. That is pretty cool. Yeah, there you go. That's awesome. All right. So we're going to show this after wait time. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I got time to do one more. All right. All right. So this one. Enough is live. Oh, yeah. I got time. I'll do that right well. So we're going to show this off to Twitter as well. Where'd it go? There's Twitter. There's Twitter. All right. No, why do you keep going that one? It's supposed to be this one. All right. Tweet. All right. So see if we can go find another one. Hello, Sarah. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, that's okay. Wow. That is pretty cool. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to read this one. Okay, we're going to read this. This is pretty cool. So, a train passenger uses a Twitter post to help rescue 26 girls from traffickers. That is pretty awesome. That is. So, a quick thinking train passenger is being hailed for rescuing 26 Indian girls from the clutches of 2 human traffickers. So Adarsh Sharvastava was on a train that was traveling through Uttar Pradesh last week when he noticed something strange about his fellow passengers. His train cabin was filled with girls between the ages of 10 and 14, and almost all of them were visibly distressed. Some of the youngsters were even crying. So sensing that something was afoot, Sharvastava pulled out his phone, created a new Twitter account, and sent several messages detailing the situation to the railway and law enforcement authorities, saying that he suspected the girls to be victims of human trafficking. So upon writing out his cabin and train number, the Good Samaritan only had to wait 30 minutes before the Ministry of Railways Twitter account responded to the message. A few stops later, several police officers boarded the train and arrested 2 men who had been transporting the girls for a human trafficking scheme. Wow. So their parents have been informed and the men have been taken into custody, a statement from the Railway Protection Force said. Many social media users are calling Srivatsa a hero and asking the Prime Minister of India to honor him for his actions. However, Srivatsa has simply responded by saying thanks. But as a citizen of India, it's our responsibility to help people. It's really nice. This is nice. All right, now the Twitter account that he actually used to contact, it was a daughter Srivatsa. I am traveling in Adava Express 19040 in S5. In my coach, there are 25 girls. All are juvenile. Some of them are crying, and all are feeling unsecured. So it's pretty cool. That is. And there was, wow, almost 5,000 people responded to that. That is pretty amazing. That is, hello, cat. How you doing, there? It's always great to see you. All right, so I'm gonna share this off. That is pretty cool. You know what? And you know what? This is true enough. It's just what we do. All right. We may do something nice, but we don't do something nice to be recognized. We just do it because we know. It's all about helping other people. It's pretty awesome. You're watching the first Jurassic Park movie. That's going old school. That's totally going old school. And you know what? There's so many of them now too. All right, so we're gonna share this off. See, why does I keep going back to it? Okay, we're gonna pop you back in. All right, so we're gonna tweet that off. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is getting that time. Thank you again for tuning in. All right, I'm back on to a scheduling, I guess. I'll try my best. Okay, again, thank you from Nacho and everybody here at MFers Live Studio. Thank you guys all for tuning in. All right, to the one out there, I know that you guys watch. You may not comment, you may not react, but always remember, it's your time, okay? I love all these. And I love all my MFers out there, okay? Because without you, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing, okay? And we wouldn't be still going every single day, staying strong. But like I said, we've got a big part now. Nacho, do the thing, buddy. Okay, and I will see you guys all tomorrow, all right? So I guess we got a whole bunch of positive stories to go hunt and track down. All right, so thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow, regular time. I'm trying my best to be on right at 8 o'clock. Okay, but yeah, make sure you guys tune in. Same MF for time, same MF for channel, all right? Keep spreading the peace, love, and positivity, all right? And if you're watching me live right now, or you're watching me on a replay, okay? I always say it usually at the end of my streams. I have last weekend, but I'm going to say it again, all right? And if that's not good enough for you, you can reach out to me, and I will personally say it to myself, because you know why? I believe it. Okay, and I want you all to remember that you matter, because you know what? You do. Each and every last single one of you. You guys would be surprised, okay, of how much each of you matter. Okay, all I can say is take my word for it. Okay, trust me. From the original MFer, okay, you all matter. All right, so I'll see you all tomorrow night. In the world of Bill Nye the Science Guy, let's help save the world.
Spay and neuter your animals.
By spreading a little bit of peace, love, and positivity.